Hello, Leo. It's your turn. This reading is a first welcome you to Fundy Fortunes, my channel, and we're doing the reading today for the month of June for Leo the Lion. Yes, and I'd like to welcome you. I'd like to, before I start, say thank you for all of you that have watched the videos. Thank you for those that have liked the videos, that have shared the videos, and subscribed. If you'd like to subscribe, it's free. And all that means is the next time I post a brand new video, you'll get an email notification stating that I've done so you don't miss anything. All right, so on to Leo the Lion for the month of June 2016. First card that came up for you, Leo, the Nine of Pentacles. It's a lovely card. It's a lovely card to get. And Pentacles, just to refresh what Pentacles are. Sorry, I got a little bit of a daze there. Pentacles are usually representative of money and creativity and about your physical awareness. It's also about making decisions and using your intellect a little bit more than normal when this card comes up. It's about also material possessions, and security is a big thing as well when Pentacles turn up. Cards are trying to reach you and tell you something about your security that you may be working towards. Okay, Leo? It's also an earth element in the signs that can sometimes be representative outside of Leo or Virgo. Capricorn and Taurus, just to put that in there, these may be some signs that you're going to have to deal with during the month of June. Gratitude. Gratitude is representative of the card. The advice of this card is devote time and money to your interests in your home. Appreciate all the good things and appreciate them in the now, right now. Not into the past, not into the future, what you may have or may attain, or how things could change. You're to appreciate them now. That's what Spirit is saying. To stop for a moment in your daily life and to appreciate what you have in the now. That's very important. You're going to find yourself doing that for the month of June. I feel that they're saying that June is going to be a pivotal month. You know, I should do those exercises that singers often do before they go on and sing. I need to do that before I speak. Lately, I've been mashing my words. Sorry. So the month of June is going to be pivotal. That these things come to the forefront, your appreciation and your gratitude of what you have in your life, of what's going on in your life. You're really going to be stopping to do a little checklist of the good, the bad, and the ugly, the pros and the cons, because you have some changes coming up for the month of June. Some of you, Leos, major changes are coming up for you, and all for the better. I don't see anything bad here. Spirit says nothing bad for Leos. You may get the odd off moment, the odd off afternoon, but life altering, nothing bad for you at all. Okay, the keywords for this card are luxury, leisure, your home, and abundance, independence, and generosity. A lot of you are taking a second look and thinking, I deserve a little bit of luxury in my life. I deserve to be, not that material things can buy you happiness, but they can sure darn well make you a little bit more comfortable. That goes without saying. We all need a little more leisure time. Home is in the forefront for the month of June as well for a lot of you Leos. It's going to become, again, that word pivotal. They are saying it's pivotal. There'll be changes in the home, surrounding the home. You're going to feel so good because there's going to be an abundance of good things for the month of June. good things that'll come to you that'll give you a little bit more independence. The abundance that comes in is going to provide that for you. Okay? And because of that, you're going to, there's that fly again from last night. What is he doing here now? He's never bothered me all night. Sorry for the distraction. Get out of here. You're going to be more generous because of all these wonderful things happening to you. You're just going to be compelled to share your good spirit, your good advice, your friendship, your warmth. People are going to see that about you. There's something a little bit different. In all it is, it's something as simple as it's good has happened to me. I want to pay some of this forward. I want to make some other people, excuse me, as happy as I am right now. You've worked very hard as well, Leo, in different aspects. I don't mean just going to work, just having the job, just breaking your back at work, putting in a lot of extra hours. You work very hard mentally and emotionally to get where you are come June 2016, Leo. Um, excuse me for a moment. Spirit sees you spending money and giving money. Your new home may be indicative of maybe putting in a new garden. You're going to take a real deep interest in, because some of you are moving. Some of you will be moving this month, and it's a good move. It's a moving on up the ladder, um, your own ladder, and you seem to have been stuck on some of the lower rungs, looking up at the top, not at the fly, looking up and wanting to get up there. I want to have the strength to climb these rungs because up there is a good place to be, and nothing's going to stop me. That was your attitude probably about 3 months ago when you had a lot of work in front of you, a lot of decisions to make, a lot of stirring up of the pot because you weren't quite sure where you were going to go with this. You were indecisive. You were a little bit hesitant. There was a little bit of fear of as I said to somebody last night who's a Leo, we all fear the unknown. That somewhere along the line, some of you Leos have said, the heck with the unknown. Let's not dread it. Let's get excited about it. Um, moving into the unknown, making major changes in your life doesn't have to be a bad thing. You may have some stumbling blocks along the way, but overall, Leo, good things. You've worked very hard for this. You've worked tirelessly, especially mentally. I don't mean physically worked hard, mentally. There's been an awful lot of, there's been changes bouncing around in your head, and you feel or felt that you were at a crossroads. For the month of June, this is the pivotal time. Again, there's the word for the day keeps popping up and nudging me. Pivotal, pivotal, pivotal. Pivotal means making a sharp left, a sharp right, straight ahead, dead ahead. Life changing. It's important. The changes you make in June or right now, I'm feeling right now, I'm being nudged to say, they're saying the changes you're making right now are going to affect June. It's going to twist it around. Had you done nothing at all, you'd still be in the same place. You'd be feeling regrets. You'd be feeling slowed down, held back, all these feelings. Spirit says, June, all the agonizing that you've done in your head to make these decisions, none of them have been easy because you know they're life changing. Okay? So June so far is looking pretty good. All right. And it wasn't the only Pentacle card that you received. Here's the Page of Pentacles. And the Page of Pentacles represents opportunity. Okay? He's a merboy. Opportunity. We all could use opportunity. The meaning behind the card is it brings good news about finances, work, education, The Page of Pentacles brings hope, wishes that are granted, which is wonderful. We all have wishes. Boys, I've got a few today, let me tell you. You may be offered a new job. It's pending. You're still thinking about it. It's been locked into place for some of you Leos, this new job, all right? And there's no huge rush to jump on it and take it. You've been given the luxury of, I need to think about this. For some of you Leos, this new job's going to require the move. Therefore, moving, new home, moving on up. You're climbing the ladder of success, as they say. You're going to enjoy this period of your life. It's going to be an easy graduation into a new place, into a new job, into a new home. It's going to come a lot easier than what you think it is. Because normally when we have to move physically and make that move, um, it doesn't come too easy. Physically, it's usually a challenge. You're mentally working your way through what needs to be done next. For the rest of you, if you're putting in a new garden, that's going to require some physical work as well. A little bit of travel, maybe to a garden center. Stock the back of the car, the truck up with some new trees, some new plants. And what this all requires physical labor. There's nothing mentally stressful about it or emotionally stressful. But some of you, I do see, Leos, they're saying, are going to be putting in some very nice gardens. Not over the top, not super luxurious, but something very beautiful to your own surroundings, something that you can get out, sit in the garden, and enjoy during your spring, summer, and fall months. Watching new plants come up in the garden that you've never had before. These are the little things that can really brighten our day and bring forth a smile and make it all wonderful. Um, for those of you that have a new job offer, that's going to require a move. This is right around the corner. June's going to be a highly active month. Huge changes. Anytime anybody gets a new job and then has to move, because some of you are going to have to move to take advantage of this new job, it's inevitable. Some of you will. And it's a good thing. Just be very careful if you're signing a contract for work. I don't feel the home so much, the new home, the new residence. I think that's going to be fun. There's contracts you're going to have to sign off on. It could require the job. Um, that's a given. When you make a move for a job to another city, maybe even another province, you're going to have to sign something, giving your commitment and them to you as well. It's just not all one-sided. It's a two-way street with signing contracts, always. Okay. Make sure you go over all your contracts with a very sharp eye. Not that anyone's trying to pull anything off on you, but what I'm feeling is that there may be some small detail there. Okay, something small that whoever the person is laying the contract in front of you, whatever this is all about, whatever, they don't think there might be a small detail in there that maybe you're not are going to agree with. Only you can make that choice. Just make sure that you don't just skim. Ask for a little bit of time. Can I take this home? Can I keep this for a couple of days so that I can skim over it? I want to make sure of what this contains, what it pertains to. Okay, so this could turn out to be a wonderful job and a wonderful opportunity. This is right on the horizon. This is all going to take, by the end of June, everything becomes solidified. You know exactly where you're going. You know exactly what you're going to be doing. Everything is going to be this sure thing. Okay, no more fears, no more confusion. Excuse me. No more, um, no more wondering. Everything is detailed. Everything is concrete. Everything's been assured. Okay. Um, this is all coming very soon. Month of June is going to be, what's the word we're looking for? Highly active. Highly active for you, Leo. I'm being nudged to say come December, Christmas of 2016, after the moving, the new job. Either way, even if you don't move, there's a new job. It's right there. And Christmas, I feel comfort, contentment, satisfied. Big word being contented. Contented with the changes you made in June. Contented with everything that's happened between June and December. Um, Feeling assured. Everything's fallen into place the way it should have. Everything is right there for you. Okay? Everything. You didn't need Christmas to come around to feel this celebratory. You're really happy. Most of you Leos are going to be very, very happy come the month of December and Christmas coming upon you. And it's going to be like a double celebration. We're in the spirit of the season, but you have so much to celebrate and you're so grateful for. Okay, so the key words that accompany this card, your Page of Pentacles, are money, messages, work, luck, communication, confidence, and here's another good word, optimism. Optimism. Feeling optimistic. Feeling really good. Feeling good about everything in your life. Okay, nobody's life is completely perfect, but the little things that are imperfect are just normal everyday life. You know, um, maybe a coffee. I don't know why I'm saying this. I'm being nudged. They say maybe things like a coffee maker breaking down. Go get a new one. Maybe things like having to wait in line too much lately at the bank. Be thankful. They say be thankful. You find yourself standing in a lineup at a bank. If you really have to go, most things are done online now, but you're going to have a reason where you have to go to the bank and there's going to be a wait. Look up at the universe and say, well, you know what? I'm really grateful I'm here. And some things are serendipitous, that while you're waiting, something else could happen that you weren't expecting at all, and it's going to be a good thing. All right. So, your third card is the World, Leo. Regeneration. Regeneration. Isn't that fantastic? Look at that. Regeneration. Another merman or merboy, and it is the world. Now, this card, this card represents life, regeneration, renewal. Um, if you feel inside, I have finally found success. I have finally found what I'm meant to do. You've been looking for this, to be in this place and in this spot for a very, very, very long time. This is all for June. So it also indicates the end of a phase, completion of a job or a project. Landmark changes in your relationships, your personal ones, your loving relationships. You know, your fiance, your somebody you've been involved with for a long time, could be a husband or wife. There are going to be some landmark changes there. Huge. Doesn't mean you're breaking up, but it could. Could be separation. It could be some people rehauling the relationship as well. We get too comfortable with each other. Spirit says there's work involved as far as the regeneration. If that is which way you're going, if that is the way you want to turn, if somebody says, let's keep this going, but let's start new. let's start, let's get some fresh air, figuratively speaking, into our relationship. Some of you don't want to let go. That's not what this is about. For some of you it's just the renewal, the refreshment. You'll take on some new pastimes. You'll change your time of day that you spend together. Maybe on the weekends you both went your separate ways and had your own hobbies, did your own thing. Maybe he or she golfed every weekend. And that's going to change up a little bit. I know the golf lovers are addicted. What's more important? Those golf clubs aren't going to keep you warm at night. Those golf clubs aren't going to share morning coffee with you or pass the time in the wee hours of the night. Of course, unless they come up with glow-in-the-dark golf balls where you can play at 12 o'clock at night. These are the changes you're going to make. You're going to just do some juggling and make a few little subtle changes. It's going to mean the world of a difference to your relationship. It's going to bring you closer together. And you know what? And if you're still doubtful and trouble after that, at least you've tried. That's the big thing. You've tried. All right. You've given it 110%. I find it's within human nature. As long as you don't give up before everything has been tried, we must stay. We must be stoic. We must try. Because when you walk away, if it doesn't work out, you know in your own mind, I did everything I could. I really did everything I could, and we're still stuck in this spot. Nothing has changed. Nothing's gotten better. And you could sleep at night knowing you gave it 110%. That's important. Spirit says it's important. Reach out, both arms, both hands. It's important. I don't know why they're saying that. Reach out with both arms and both hands. Maybe it's going to be a bit of a ride. Maybe they're saying, hold on. It'll come to me if there's more messages that are going to pertain to that. The advice of the Page of Pentacles is to celebrate what you've achieved, embrace all your new opportunities. You're going to feel full of energy. You're going to feel motivation. You're going to feel, and this is just all just wonderful, you're going to feel that the world is your oyster. The world is your oyster. The odd Theo out there has what's she talking about, an oyster? It's having everything, man. Everything. You're going to feel everything is effortless. You're going to feel like anything you want to do, anything your heart desires, your spirit calls out to, anything at all. That's what it means. The world belongs to you. The world, the excitement of knowing that, if you really let that register and sink into your intellectual part of your brain, the world is your oyster, and there's nothing more true than that. It's all there. All you got to do is reach out and grab it, bring it to you. That's it. That's all you have to do. You have to go through the emotions. You have to be realistic to see what something takes. But never, never, never does the world tell you no. The world says, you want me, come and get me. Come and get me. You can take it. It's all yours, whatever it is you want. That's for some of you Leos for June, and what a wonderful month it's going to be. Your keywords for this card are success, completion, celebration, beginnings, travel, motivation, again, renewal. These, these, these are the things. Well, I'm telling you, Leo, that the whole month of June is going to be highly active, emotionally charged, because in ways of excitement. Anything else, other people, you may expect to be a major problem or thorn in your side. Nobody's going to hold you back. Nobody's going to hold you down. Um, this is your life. You were born alone, and you'll leave it alone, all by yourself. You have to make you happy before you can offer yourself to be. Spirit says to be the best that you can be. Be the best that you can be, so you can offer the other people in your life, because it's what it comes down to. Life is the other people around us that are important to us. You will be able to offer them the best of who you are, the best of what it's all about. Um, excuse me, I'm being nudged again. Sometimes it takes drastic measures to make drastic change. Sometimes change just gets thrown upon us, I guess is what they're saying. Change gets thrown upon us, and sometimes it's us that makes change. We're not going to sit around and wait any longer, because life is too short. You've got a great month ahead of you. I'd like to move on to the numerology, and part of me doesn't even want to. Excuse me, I have to add this up because I can't believe this is happening again. I don't believe this is happening again. So we've got 21. Numerology, you have to add up whatever it is and reduce the literal number down to one. One number. That's what numerology is all about. And every number has a meaning. Oh my goodness. This isn't happening. Oh, this isn't happening again. 8. Oh. Wait one moment. Maybe it's alright. I'm thinking I'm getting the 4 again. Anybody following has been 4. 4 days in a row. 4 readings in a row. Okay. 2, 3, 4. Okay, add up the total value of numbers. It's 48, and 8 plus 4 is 12, and 1 plus 2. Yay, we're away from the 4. Once removed, but we're not dealing with the 4. I wasn't going to do the numerology for the monthly signs, but here we have it. I've been nudged to do it. Okay, so we have the number 3, as I said, once removed from the 4. And your number 3 in any kind of Christian numerology, the 3 is the Trinity, okay? Always. And it's linked naturally with the perfect, most holy, and the best of everything. The Trinity is always, even before Christianity, the 3 was linked to the superlative. And the Greeks translated it as superlatively great. The Latin translated it as the happiest. What did I tell you about the month of June? Absolutely fantastic, absolutely wonderful. The 3 is also related to, and no offense to people that don't follow this, but this is the written meaning behind the number 3. It's related to God as providing a real or touchable surface. Becomes real. 4 further defines 3 when the 4th points, and it adds solidity. Along with the 7 and the 9, the 3 symbolizes completeness. All that stuff you're going through in June, that's what it means. You're heading for the finish line. There's a final outcome here, and June is going to be a wonderful month for that. Each of these numbers is thought to symbolize completeness due to a different reason. 3. 1, 2, 3. It's wonderful. Character traits of anybody that is a 3. 3s enjoy showing off and serving as the center of attention. These individuals thrive on admiration, but you may be more sensitive on the inside than shows on the exterior. Pride would come in. Pride would come into that. You're not going to show how sensitive you are on the outside. Besides, it leaves too much exposure. It leaves a door wide open for people to maybe try to bring that back down again. Okay. Um, some threes have a tendency to waste energy in by working and maybe taking on too much, two, like three projects, all going at the same time, and the energy becomes scattered instead of directive. They become scattered. They like to spend money, and sometimes can be quite wasteful when it comes to money. So I'm not a three, I'm a five. And that's evident in that statement of they waste money. I don't waste money. I'm not tight. I'm not squeaky. I'm not selfish. I'm just poor. I'm just poor. I am not greedy. I love to share. Anytime people love to share, it always puts a smile on someone, even whether they need it or not. Maybe sometimes you share with the one that needs it the least because of the karma that would produce. It's a good karma. Um, as with everything, I always talk about balance in every video. This comes up, and there is always a balance of good and bad. I don't like to use the word evil. Um, Good and bad. So there's a balance there. So when it comes to the bad, we can appreciate the good. When it comes to the good, we can look out for the bad because we know we have this sense of how long can this wonderful this wonderful path continue before I run into something bad. Well, eventually you will. Okay. Um, but at that point, you're so strong in all the goodness that anything bad that comes your way, not a big deal. I can deal with that. The negative tendencies, hence the negative tendency. Threes can be superficial, they can be gossipy, and they can be vain. And hence, going back to showing their other side, they don't want people to see uh, the weaker side of them. So, anyway, overall, I'm going to wrap this up. Overall, for all of you, there's going to be some goodness in June. And June's a wonderful month. June is fantastic. June is, as the cards say, a lot of movement, fresh changes, new beginnings, and these things. These things are always with forward movement. For you, Leo, you're strong like the lion. You're wise. You're intelligent. You've got some really mind-blowing changes coming up. Some of you are going to be doing the big skip. Yahoo! And there's the feelings that come forward. Some of you, these changes are laid out before you. You can almost, there we go. What did I say? Reach out the arms and grab. That's what Spirit is saying. You reach out for those of you that have to walk over some hurdles and climb over some bull crap in order to get to where you are. That stuff is going to remain for a while. Any job opportunities and the move associated with it, you are going to, as I said, be given a chance um, and time. Whoever the new employer is, the job, they tell you, Spirit says, they tell you you won't feel pressured or panicked to jump the gun, to be afraid, of somebody else coming along and messing things up for you. They say this is your spot. It has your name written all over it. No need to worry or panic. As a matter of fact, Spirit is saying this may take 2 months, but all the pivotal associations with this move, this job, this huge change in your life. You're going to have, Spirit says, a good 2 months before you'd have to start to worry about what shall I do. It's decision time. So having said that, in that 3, you're going to have to deal with a few people. There's always somebody's going to be off in the background, spirit says, going, oh, they're leaving. Did you know about that? There's going to be a lot of that going on. You know what? Those people don't have a life of their own because they're so concerned about yours. Wish them well, wish them luck. It was nice knowing you. Sayonara, that type of thing. Don't let the whispers that come back to you, gossip being created by somebody like that. We all have people like that in our lives. I swear we do. Even if you're living in a convent, what do you think about the gossip that would go on in there? It's just, I laugh about these situations because a lot of people are naive and say, oh, that would never happen. What about the vows of silence? The vows of silence, be damned. There's no vow of, um, can you imagine if God bless them, really, people that have the calling, and I'm not getting off topic here, I'm using it as a real life example. If to say that if you think people don't watch each other and become very interested and watch with a very, very mistrusting eye, what are you up to? What are they up to? Um, you know, why does sister like to go for walks by herself every day off in the gardens? Why does she pick the furthest corner of the garden? You know what? I'm going to go and I'm going to follow her and I'm going to see what's really going on. You're going to have people like that, Leo, all the time in your life. Laugh, Leo. Get a big kick out of it. I do. People like that just crack me up. Am I really that interesting? You need to know what's going on with me. We all have that. Anyway, Leo, um, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you come back for more. You've got a fantastic month for June. It really is. Not without its problems. You're going to have some because I actually know 2 Leos that are struggling this month. But I feel good about what they're about to go through. And it's nothing anybody can change or do except them. All we can do is send good wishes and keep them in our minds and in our hearts. And with the most positive karma that we can send to them. And I send it to the Leos in my life. I know we're struggling with certain things, and we send off kisses and wishes of love, peace, and happiness. Have a wonderful month, Leo. The month of June's gonna rock. Bye.